Jody Craddock, footballer and artist. You captained a promotion winning side in 2009 and was asked by Jack Hayward to commemorate the team's success. Was there any pressure?
Yes, we got promoted in that year. The painting he asked me to do was when they got promoted. The year I joined, they'd just been promoted then, so that's the one they wanted. That's the painting he wanted. So yeah, there was a bit of pressure because my work wasn't at the level it's at now. So it was a slightly different style, and you know, I was just developing as an artist. But yeah, it came out really good, and they were pleased with it, and I assume it still hangs where it has done for the past 10 years or so, however long it will go. About 13 years ago, I think. Any
comments from the players that were involved in the painting?
Obviously a few of them were there and I played with them. Yeah, I think they were generally quite surprised that I painted and to the level that I painted at. So yeah, it's always been good feedback that I've had from players.
Excellent, excellent. Many say that art never leaves you. How did you manage being a pro footballer, and when did you return to the easel?
So I did art at school. I did A level. I kind of scraped through A level. So I was never I'd never set out to be an artist. I wanted to be a footballer. That was it. That was what my goal was and what my dream was. Art, drawing, painting. It was a hobby. So I was okay at it. I was average at it. I was quite good at school, but that was about it. So because I enjoyed it though, and I played football, and I finished football say 2 o'clock every day, and I'd be at home. You know, some players played golf, which I did. I played a little bit of golf, which I quite enjoyed, but I don't play golf when it rains and in the winter. So you know, there's a lot of time when I had that spare time to do something, and I'd pick up the pencils and the pens and paintbrushes and teach myself to paint, and that's exactly what I did. I self-taught myself, and yeah, I've always loved doing it, and the more I did, the better I got. Then I got to the point where people wanted to buy them off me. So, you know, here I am today still. So.
Excellent, excellent. Did travelling as a footballer help you with your art?
No, not particularly. No, it was just something I did at home, away from football, to relax, to kind of forget about that. You know, there's lots of pressures in football, so it's kind of just forget about it really, and it's you know, how I could switch off and separate myself from the football. You know, if it's been a tough week or you lost the game and I just needed to get away from it, then I'd do some painting or some drawing and do whatever, and it was a way of you know, it was a release from the stresses of football.
Have you ever tried different mediums like clay or even digital painting?
Yeah. I haven't tried clay. I'd love to do pottery. Never done it. I would love to do it. Just haven't got the time to do it. You know, all the other paintings I'm doing. I've tried every, you know, painting medium, pens, watercolours, acrylics, you know, oils. I've tried you know, a lot of stuff. Have I done? What was the other one? Did you say computer? Yeah, so digital. So I have done recently. I've got myself an iPad Pro, and I've got some programs on there, so I've been doing some digital art, which is great because it's really easy, and it's so much easier than this. But yes, but then I'm not going to go and sell that stuff, but it's a way for me to kind of develop an idea, and then I can use that idea on the paintings. But you know, once you know how to do it, I find it really quite easy on there. There's lots of tools that you can use that which you don't have when you've got the canvas in front of you.
How did you feel when you were asked to design the Wolves programme, and how did it come about?
Well, it was Fozzie. Fozzie asked me, so I did it last season, 17-18 season. They asked me a couple of seasons before, but I just didn't have the ideas, and you know, the amount of programmes you need to do and the time constraints, along with all the other stuff I had to do. You know, it wasn't feasible the first time around, so I didn't do it. So thinking again, they asked me a few years later. Like I said, Fozzie asked me, and I had a good think, and I come up with an idea. You know, I couldn't go doing an oil painting, which takes me 3 weeks to do, and then I had to do, you know, however many programs. I think altogether with a couple of extras we did programs and FA Cup, you end up doing like 26 programs I did in the end. And so yeah, I needed to come up with a different style to mean I could do it in the time constraints that, you know, I was limited to. So that's how it came about, and yeah, it was great fun.
And the feedback?
Well, as far as I'm aware, they you know, they loved them and they enjoyed them, and I'd had nothing but positive comments from them.
Excellent, excellent. And also being a promotion season, how special did that feel?
Well, it was just nice to be still involved with the club. You know, since leaving the club, obviously I don't play, I don't coach, I don't do anything down there. You know, I watch a few games, but it was just nice to be kind of involved with the club, which I've been with for 10 or so years.
Have other footballers commented on your work?
Yeah, and I've sold a few, and like I said, I think they're a bit quite surprised. They don't expect it. They don't. I think people are, not just footballers, but generally surprised that you know, well, how can a footballer paint pictures? Well, it's just the same with anything. The more you do, the better you get. That's all I did. So yeah, I think they've been surprised, but they must have liked them because they took commissions off from me and you know, buy my stuff.
And do you know of any other footballing artists?
I know David James used to do some sketch. That's the only one I know. I know there's a lad at Warsaw who I think would do some sketching as well, but that's all I know. I don't know if anyone is kind of at the, you know, kind of pursuing it like I'm pursuing it. I know Jack Russell, the cricketer, he's a successful artist, but no, I don't. I'm sure there is, but I don't know that many in the game.
And finally, what about the Wolves under Nuno?
They're doing great, aren't they? Yeah, doing fantastic, and credit to Nuno, credit to the whole setup. You know, put a lot of money into it, and they're getting the results, and they're getting the players in, and it's exciting to see, and it's nice for the fans. You know, Wolves are a big team. You know, it's a fantastic club to play for, and you know, every group of fans want to see their team in the Premiership, and not just in the Premiership, scraping by, in the Premiership. You know, holding their own and competing with the big boys and enjoying it. You know, it's what the city needed, and that's what they got. And
contact details for yourself?
Well, I've got a website. If you just go online and just Google Jody Craddock art, it will pop up. I'm on Twitter, Mr. Jody Craddock. I'm on Facebook, Craddock Art. So, and I'm sure there's an Instagram one as well, which is Jody Craddock Art Effects. So there's plenty. They're quite easy to find. So just Google my name and they'll pop up.
Jody Craddock, thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure.
Cheers. Thank you.